K-pop, Demon Hunters is an action-packed animation bursting with vibrant colors and moments that fly by so fast it's easy to miss all the details. But have you ever tried pausing in certain scenes and ended up spotting something weird, hilarious, or even way too mysterious? Another comedy gem happens when Rumi goes to meet Jinu after getting her first invitation. She shows up just as she was, totally casual, but the problem is that the leader of the Saja boys can't resist teasing her pants, which are covered in teddy bears and toy trains. The result? She gets so annoyed that when she gets home, she throws the pants in the trash like they were a defeated villain. But the funniest part is the face she makes while doing it. She even tries to play it off by changing the subject, but she was already in his sights for another round of teasing. Honestly, who hasn't totally messed up picking the perfect outfit for a meetup? Let's dive into more behind-the-scenes tidbits that show how little mistakes and unexpected moments are also part of this movie's charm. Come along with us for another video. It seemed like hopes for something to finally happen between Rumi and Jinu were sky high. And it wasn't just the fans rooting for them. Some of their castmates seemed to be silently cheering them on too. Just look at Derby and Susie off to the side, giving that "is today the day" look. The tension was so thick that if someone had played a romantic soundtrack in the background, I'm pretty sure half the set would have applauded. But, like in every good unofficial soap opera, the moment stayed in the almost stage. And the kiss? Well, maybe that's for the next episode, or for the fans' imagination. Rumi was not happy about the song Lital, and honestly, she had a point. She's half human, half demon, and the lyrics say, "No demon deserves to live." She takes that personally, but the funniest part is she only says she doesn't like the song, without explaining why. Her friends even try suggesting some lyric changes, but things keep escalating until Zoe is visibly irritated. The result? Instead of a tense, scary scene, it's all so adorable it feels like a stuffed animal commercial. In the scene where they're on top of the train, ready to fight demons, Zoe's knife looks like it's made of rubber. Seriously, it could pass for one of those toy knives you find at a kid's birthday party. Either it was a filming slip-up, or she picked up the prop from a dollar store. I can just imagine a demon getting stabbed with that and thinking, okay, that didn't hurt, but wow, that was offensive. During a nighttime meeting, or rather, another meetup between Rumi and Jinu, she asks why Raven is wearing that weird little hat. He says he made it for Blue Tiger, but ended up keeping it for himself. Blue Tiger, of course, pulls the classic, "I have no idea what's going on" face, and boom, instant comedy moment. Only the most eagle-eyed fans caught this one. But if you didn't see it, no worries. Just rewatch it later. Not now though, we've still got more to cover. After battling demons, and trust me, it wasn't easy, there's a scene that feels like binge-watching an entire series. Naturally, it's only fair to see the Huntrix taking a breather, and the shot of Rumi enjoying a hot bath is absolutely priceless. She's so relaxed. With that pure bliss expression, she could easily star in a spa commercial. But not just any spa. This one's clearly for exhausted heroines covered in monster dust, sweat, and maybe a few battle crumbs. Her face says it all. Okay, now no one's getting me out of here. Not with a spell, an explosion, or a surprise attack. It's a rare, peaceful pause in the middle of all the chaos. Before we keep discovering all the fun freeze-frame moments in K-pop, Demon Hunters, drop a fun in the comments below. In a conversation about the Huntrix's new song, everything starts out normal, until Zoe gets distracted and suddenly feels like attacking a picture of mystery hanging on the wall. At first, she glares at him with anger, but then her expression flips into one of pure admiration. She even looks like she's drooling. Anyone who ships this couple definitely got a thrill out of this scene. The tension between the Huntrix and the Saja boys is at its peak. In the middle of their rivalry, the Saja boys win an award, and Mystery throws out a little heart just to mock the situation. It was like pouring gasoline on a fire, and the result was an even bigger explosion from the Huntrix. If there's one thing Rumi, Mira, and Zoe love more than chilling out, it's food. And yes, that's already pretty obvious. Their ultimate weakness? pre-show ramen. But another thing that gives the group pure satisfaction is taking down demons. Proof of that is the scene where they're dealing with Hoonmoon's weakening and have to fight off a huge swarm of demons with the same energy as someone who just scored free dessert. Here's something curious. The Saja boys were the first ones in line for the Huntrix autograph session, or at least, that's what it looked like. In the footage, all you can see are sleeping bags tied up in place. Most likely, they left them there as placeholders, went off to do their own thing, and then, like magic, came back already tucked inside without anyone noticing. After all, they're demons. K-pop. Demon Hunters delivered plenty of scenes that made fans swoon, but also left everyone feeling like it could have gone further. This one, in particular, was romantic even for Guima, and he's not exactly the type to melt easily. After yet another meeting with Rumi, the leader of the Saja boys was clearly shaken by the hunter. But before he could even process what he was feeling, he gets urgently called to the underworld. He arrives looking awkward, like someone who's just walked into the wrong party, realizing all the demons are watching him like an audience on the red carpet. Every glance seemed to say, "So, are you going to admit this romance or not?" The awkwardness peaks when he notices that among this supernatural crowd is none other than Guima himself, watching from the best seat in the house with a sly grin. At that moment, you could practically see his soul thinking, "Please, Earth, swallow me whole." Hiding feelings is already tough, but with a VIP audience and guaranteed inside commentary, nearly impossible. You know those moments every teenager dreads, when a secret you've guarded with your life gets exposed to the entire world? Well, that's exactly what happened to Rumi. Out of nowhere, Latal starts playing while she's on stage, and to make matters worse, the demons decide to reveal her marks right in the middle of her performance. It was like life hit the maximum embarrassment button, live. Without a second thought, Rumi bolts to the only place she truly feels safe, the same spot where she buried her mother. It's her silent refuge, far from prying eyes, or at least it should be. There, she appears behind Celine, startling her so badly it could be straight out of a horror movie, almost making her drop what she was holding. But here's the detail only the most eagle-eyed fans, with ninja reflexes and obsessive replay habits, noticed. Rumi's marks are visible, and in an unexpectedly gentle gesture, Celine almost touches her face. Yet in the very next cut, Celine's hand is in a completely different position, like the scene jumped forward in time. It's such a quick slip that most people missed it. But for those who caught it, it became pure behind-the-scenes gold. Do you know who the tallest Saja boy in the group is? If you guessed Jinu, you couldn't be more wrong. In the song Your Idols, it's crystal clear that Romance is the real giant of the crew, completely contradicting director Yang's long-standing claim that they all had the same body type. Officially, Abby is the strongest, packing about 20% more muscle mass. But in the music video, Romance looks like he's been chugging protein straight from the tank for years. Or maybe the costume department just did a great job making him look bigger. The height difference is so noticeable that you can imagine Romance brushing it off as just an illusion. Or maybe he's found some kind of secret instant growth formula. Either way, in this song, Romance steals the spotlight and the height chart. Still in this song, there's a pretty funny mistake that almost went unnoticed. But for eagle-eyed fans, it was a treat. The Saja boys' glowing yellow demon eyes suddenly vanish in one part of the scene, as if someone had hit the on-off switch for the special effects mid-recording. For a moment, only Jinu's demon eyes were still there. When the glowing eyes come back, as if nothing happened, nobody mentions a thing, as though it's a closely guarded secret. This little slip-up just goes to show that even supernatural beings aren't immune to production bloopers. Zoe and Mystery have more in common than you might think, and one piece of proof lies in a detail almost no one noticed. The shape of their mouths is strikingly similar. When Mystery is about to fight Zoe, his mouth appears in a shape that looks like a heart. The funniest part? Zoe's mouth is also drawn to have that same heart shape, like a hidden romantic Easter egg right there, disguised in the middle of a tense battle. It's almost as if, while trading blows and fierce glares, the universe was whispering, "Relax, people, there's love in the air." Imagine Zoe thinking, "Okay, let's fight, but make my mouth a little heart so it's cuter." It's the kind of detail that makes you want to pause the scene, zoom in on their mouths, and sigh before diving back into the fight. which is, of course, full of action and drama, now with a subtle dash of unexpected romance. One detail that completely slips past many fans is the mystery surrounding Mira's family at the very beginning of the story. Their faces appear completely blurred out, like some kind of top-secret government intel. It's that classic blurred face effect you only see in investigative shows or breaking news segments. Then comes the song Brilho, Shine, and suddenly all of Mira's family's faces are visible and perfectly normal, as if the light of the song literally illuminated the entire secret. This visual change backs up a very interesting theory, that Brillo isn't just a pretty song. It brings light to the shadows, and those shadows are none other than Mira's own family in this context. It makes a lot of sense when we remember Mira confiding in Rumi that she considers the Huntrix her true family, making it clear she's never really felt like part of her birth family. It's almost as if Brillo were an invitation for Mira to step out of the darkness of her past and embrace the people she's chosen to love. In K-pop, Demon Hunters, it's already clear that demons aren't the only ones who know how to be sarcastic. Just look at Raven's face when Derby knocks over the flower vase for the 1000th time. He gives that perfect, again expression, a mix of indignation and resignation, like someone who already knows they're going to have to sweep up the pieces. Again, K-pop. Demon Hunters is so much more than just action and music. It's an open invitation to notice the little details that make each character unique, and to laugh at the unexpected situations that only such a vibrant universe can deliver. If you love the world of animation, we've got 2 amazing videos you'll definitely want to check out. Thanks for watching, and see you next time!